Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 2 Episode 29. I am your host, but not your DM tonight. Finally, I get to sit in the player's chair. That duty and responsibility and curse goes to Mark this evening. Let me get the mics in order so that we can hear their pleasant voices. All right, there we go. And they're not talking. Ooh.
Oh,
you're talking.
Now is the time you talk.
Ooh. You're all gonna die.
That's what you like to hear.
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
I was.
Thanks for the sub, Max. Murder them all,
What's
Mark.
that?
Oh no. Hey, Fox. What's up?
Yo, Max, what's up, man?
This is
What's up,
gonna
Fox?
be like
Max.
a strange form of punishment, right?
The market's back at us.
Yeah.
The players from the other campaign come up to mess up this one.
Well, so I think the players from the campaign know that I'm kind of a big softie. Like, I'm not really, I'm not a big fan of like player death and that sort of stuff. Mark, on the other hand, is like very indifferent.
There's not a lot of funerals here.
I got backups. I don't know about you.
we were joking. It's like, hey, Barnabas is our trap guy. All of a sudden, we send in Barnabas first. That looks dangerous. Go, Barnabas.
It's true, he is though.
Are villain points only immediate? I think the answer is
no.
They
So,
can have intention.
I've kept villain points in for the other campaign, for example. They sacrificed a cleric in front of like the murdery death god last game, like right on the altar. So I spent like a saved villain point to have the cleric's body being eaten by a pit that they had conjured also at the altar. And I'm going to save that monstrosity that the cleric is being turned into, for a future date. So they don't need to always be
Well,
immediate.
yeah.
Okay, so
no. We've got a redeemed villain point right now. I already know what I'm using it for.
Okay, so do you want me to mark that as complete?
Yeah, Mark, you can mark that as complete.
Okay, all right. So Max has spent a villain point for Mark. Yes. What's going on?
So the debt to the OG blood bear.
All right, so I'm going to mark that as complete. And go to the. It looks like
That's awesome, man.
It looks like Ahmed, you're sitting on 2 hero points. Adam, you're on 1. I'm on 1, and Mark, you're on sitting.
How did I get hero points? I have fans.
Yeah, last game there were quite a few, I think, doled out, and there are no fortune points, strangely. Or we go through them pretty quickly.
We go through them.
Yeah, so how is everyone doing?
Good.
I'm doing well.
Yeah?
Much better than last time.
You feeling okay, Mark?
Yeah, your food, your belly's doing the thing.
Yeah.
What's on the inside's on the inside, and what's on the outside's on the outside.
Yeah,
and the two
and
aren't like interchangeable.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. I've got I don't know if you can tell with the tiny camera, but my eye is a little bit swollen. I think I have a sty or something, or whatever. That's fine. It's annoying. It feels like somebody's poking me in the eye constantly. It'll go away though. But my Valentine's present finally showed up from my wife, so I've got a new drinking vessel. It says, well, shit, it has a D20 on the bottom. It says, because I'm the DM, that's why. It's a little wooden steiny thing. So, yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome.
I like it. Ahmed, what's going on with you?
Not much, man. Been very busy with work, and something hit me while I was in the bathroom, brushing my teeth.
Was it your wife? Because that happens.
No. I was like, what were my favorite shows when I was like young? Not cartoons, but like TV shows. So, well, the first one that came to mind was Love and Marriage. I don't know if you guys are remember that one.
Marriage,
Married with Children. Because Married with Children. Married with Children. I always thought to myself, man, how do they come up with this stuff? Yeah, now I know. This is some dude's diary. This isn't some writers. It's like, no. See, yeah, what happened to you on Friday? Oh, that's a good show. Like that's just how that shit goes. Yeah, that's it. I've been working hard, and that's about it. That's.
So when you said I was in the bathroom and something hit me, I assumed you started teaching one of the kids Taekwondo and they kicked you.
No. They know not to.
Made some silly comment of it's best to wait till your opponent is unaware.
That's when you kick him, son. No, see now getting kicked in the nuts, they don't do that anymore because they felt it now. They're old enough to know what that does. They're not like, Cha! They're like, oh, daddy won't like that. If it gets worse as you get older, yee. Poor bastard. Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. I'm frightened. It's good to be in the player's seat, but I'm also a little scared.
Welcome to our world. Every game's a risk. We're gonna die.
Escalating series of risks. What's going on with me? I don't know. Work.
Getting the mail.
No, we're not telling that story on stream. Sorry. that's a beer. Shucks. That's a beer in-person exclusive. What else? I guess the gist of that story is there's going to be a lot of awkward social interactions after 14 months of isolation. It's going to be Awkwardville the next six months out there. Let's just say Marty had an awkward interaction with somebody. Really awkward. I'm looking forward to the Canada trip. It's at the end of the month. And yeah, just work.
Sweet.
Yeah. Why don't we do a recap of what happened last time? The Bowels of Delve. The Steel Rose Expeditionary League does battle with the War Machine Abomination, a horrible amalgam of dwarf and construct, made from Slake's brother. The party captures the mad wizard Christopher Crane and interrogates him. Brenos keeps Slake from stepping over the edge in his quest for vengeance. Cog finds upgrades amongst the salvage. Thogrim contemplates integrating cannons into his iron golem. Widget shows off some of his immortal power. Sunny performs a strange form of surgery to recover a sample of a special metal from the wizard's stomach. Barnabas identifies the ore sample. Agony finds the Rockseeker maps showing the location of the lost mines. And I think at this point in time, the party decided to leave Delve before Slake caused any trouble there.
Mm-hmm.
And
God forbid he should start ruling right away.
I think the plan is for the party to take sort of the long way around kind of this swampy area south of Delve to go to the ruins of a place called Thundertree that Barnabas found the location of during his time at the library in Overlook. Sunny wants to go to Thundertree, I believe, because the Druids of Eth have given him a quest there.
Yes.
And so I'm going to let the rest just sort of, Mark, here you go.
Okay.
Here is the
damn stick.
The tissue of the DM.
The DM
and it was recycled into a plastic bag. All right.
Okay.
Circle of life.
I would feel like the players are going to need this.
All right. Let us. You know what? Okay, so you guys, do you make any preparations, special preparations, before you leave for Thundertree?
I hate that question.
No, it irritates me because I remember thinking to myself earlier this week, Barnabas should do this before we leave for Thundertree. Now I can't remember what it is.
There's a bunch of treasure that we haven't divvied, but we really should have done that off stream.
Yeah,
because that is the
I
most.
put my name against those things.
It's the most boring thing for us to do on stream, seriously. So I think that can wait, unless there's something super important that we need to put on a character.
Cog wants to get those two. I've put my name against a few wands and those bracers.
Oh! I saw Cog's name against pretty much everything in that goddamn list.
Now remind us. If you are not a shadow caster and you use a shadow weave item, do you take wisdom damage?
Oh yeah.
If it's an item that activates.
Okay, so if it's just like I put on the shadow weave belt.
Well, the belt, yes, but if you activate the spider climb ability,
that's when you take the damage.
That's when you take the damage. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's a D3 or a D4. I can't remember.
Oh wait, is that the gloves? I think. There's a +4.
Oh yeah, there's a +4 gloves that have slippers of spider climbing. When you activate that item to turn on the spider climbing, that's activating a shadow weave item.
Yeah, screw that.
Now UMD can probably get rid of it. We just need to set a reasonable UMD to fake being a shadow caster. I'm thinking around 30 might be the right.
Yeah. Time. No. Construct's not doing that shit.
Now, I guess I'll do this in character. Agony approaches Cog. This is, I guess, we're by the wagon.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to do all this upgrading on the road? Agony is like looking at the automatic winding device and the amulet that fits into constructs and the 2 spring-loaded wrist wand guards.
Well, I don't sleep. And if I sit in the wagon, I might be able to get it all done today. Or by the time we get there. Perhaps. Not sure, but the gauntlets would be the first thing I would try. Most useful.
Maybe you can get the gnome dwarf to create a rope trick in the wagon. You could get a lot of crafting in that way.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, gnome. It's a dwarf, damn it.
Widget looks
right,
over.
Right, of course.
He looks away.
Right, of course. Would you mind throwing up one of your rope tricks up in the wagon? I'd like to build a few things. Yes, fine. No, that's fine. So, Thogrim will. Boop. And much appreciated. Oh, sorry, much appreciated. Cog will take the things that he's interested in that nobody else can use.
Yeah,
construct specific.
I kind of grouped them at the top, so it's the 2 wand spring-loaded wrist bandoliers that like you have to replace your wrists to use. There's the amulet that like gets installed in your chest. And then there's the wondrous automatic winding rod, and then some clockwork patch kits. The superior grade surgery kit looks like you were interested in because you're a surgeon, and the clockwork salvage. There's 4,800 gold pieces worth of like construct components. Like if you ever had to rebuild a Tela or whatever, you could use those.
That.
Yeah.
There is a gem that we didn't talk to, right? The gem from the Cog sticks his head out the rope trick. Barnabas, we still didn't talk to the you didn't speak with the soul in the crystal of the the clockwork construct, the one with the wands. Just a reminder, we don't know anything about that one.
Right. Barnabas looking a little disturbed by what he saw in there. He hasn't put the flask away.
Getting drunk.
Shut up. If you want some, you just have to ask. You fucking tattoo.
I imagine it's getting drunk because it's part of your
Probably because they're drunk too. Didn't have a choice. Barnabas, Oh. Did we speak to Quilline, Alderleaf, while we were in Delph?
That was the thing. No, it didn't. Best do that before we leave, I imagine.
Sunny is. If we've already left and we're on the road, Sunny.
No, you haven't left yet.
You're
just. You haven't left yet. It's.
We're getting ready to go, and Sunny's got this like. I feel like I forgot to do something while I was here.
That thing I said, I remember one thing Barnabas thought, okay, we should do that before we leave. That was it. That was the thing.
Do you want a token, Mark?
Yeah, sure. Put it in conversation, I guess.
Sunny's gonna basically wander around the town looking for someone who could be a druid.
There we go.
How much time before we get there?
If you ask around town, I believe.
I looked at.
I believe her house was listed on the map, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so people know where she lives.
Thank you. Sorry about all the construct and sort of thing. Sunny's gonna wander over to her place and let himself in.
Now, Marty, this was originally part of yours. Do you want to do this?
Sure.
Okay. Because otherwise, I have no idea what information you necessarily wanted to pass along. I can use her.
She might simply tell me where Thundertree is, because she was supposed to tell me how to find Thundertree.
Yes, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Delve, Quilline. What was the name of the druid that she knew about?
Give me 1 second. She knew about Radolf.
Okay. So Mark, can you do this, because her information is about
the guy that's in your.
She's a stay-at-home druid in Delve, or looks after the Delve vicinity. Specifically, I believe we put that Delve has some magical plants, so she's really interested in the magical plants in Delve.
Okay.
But Raydroth is the druid that would go and scout dangerous areas in the region and may have had interaction with the rock seekers, but has gone missing and has been missing for quite some time. Like, he hasn't checked in.
Okay.
So yeah.
So go with that. I got you.
Yep.
All right. So you just walk in.
Yep.
All right. You walk in. There's a pot boiling on a poorly made stove. It might have been used. They might have used stone shape to build it. It's very crude.
Yep.
But you'd only have to stand there for a few seconds before someone comes in. Can I help you?
I think so.
You just come walking in, no invitation.
Well, Adriana invited me.
Who?
Adriana. Sunny goes over and stirs the pot.
She's looking around. Well, I don't see her around. So she invited you in, did she?
Of course. She said you would know where I could find Radolf. I think he's supposed to be in Thundertree. Smells pretty good.
Right, yes. Yeah. She looks concerned when you say Thundertree. Just give me a minute. She throws a few pieces of wood that were in her hand next to the stove. I just have to water my babies. She takes a small picture and starts watering this one plant. It's got a red vine on it, and it starts wrapping around her hand. That's it, my love.
Sunny's gonna take Mister out, like he'll put her out, like just out the window, like, oh, sorry, I forgot she's been cooped up all day.
Norman, where are you? Norman! She started yelling out the window.
Is Norman a flora, a fauna, or a people?
He is both. Well, flora and people. A small Leshy walks in. I asked you to clean up in here. What have you been doing? That's what I thought. Well, now we have a guest. Go fetch some water. It goes running out the door. So.
Old-fashioned, I see. Fetching one of the old-fashioned.
Yeah. So they sent you to go look for Radolf. I guess he hasn't returned.
No, apparently some problem exists at Thundertree.
What did you say your name was again?
Ah, Sunny.
Sunny. Yes, I am Quailine Aldleaf. I am the protector of these lands.
Sunny is obviously thinking something that might not be entirely polite, and he's obviously not saying the thing that is impolite.
You know what? Make a bluff check, because maybe you offend her.
There's a chance. 20. I think it's a 20. 19.
20? 19? If she's got something to say, she's keeping it to herself.
There's a lot of horrible mutant monster things I found here last night. I mean, yes. The Lord is back. Just so you're aware, he's a little out of sorts. We're trying.
She looks at you confused. Our Lord.
The Anvilbrows, Anvilbrow, the Angels.
I thought they were all dead. She goes back to watering plants.
No. The Lord is still around. He's just missing his body.
Huh.
When we get it back and we fix him, he'll, come back to do the Lord thing. Build a castle or something.
Some people are like weeds. You just can't get rid of them. Anyway, you wanted to ask about Thundertree.
Yes. Some sort of ashy dead problem.
Well, that's really only a rumor. No one's actually gone and come back in a couple 100 years, so people have gone in. Radolf was the first to try from our order.
Is she an elf?
Yep.
Okay.
In quite some time. I'll have to be honest, I'm not surprised he's not come back yet. He was brave, though. He's a good try. I'm sure he's feeding the plants somewhere. And she seems fine with that part.
Neutral druid, I like it. All right. Do you know anything about the jade amulet with blue leaf inscription?
Blue Leaf is an old family name from Thundertree.
Oh, it's not a material, it's a name. My notes say it's a name, I just didn't read it that way. Interesting. Alright, so if I find this druid, or this amulet and some plant food, that would be Radolf.
Well, he. Do the Druids of F have any particular kind of garb, or maybe a tabard or anything, Marty?
They might carry a symbol. The ones that are really indoctrinated might have a tattoo.
Okay. No, that's fine. Well, I suppose, but you should know what you're getting into. At least I know the rumors or the myth behind what's happened to Thundertree.
The ashen undead hold something that occurred to the elves that lived there.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I do know that the few that escaped, the Imperium was blamed for it. That it was the most terrible magic and it affected everyone.
Magical curses, magical mysteries. I like magical mysteries.
Yes, well, this magical mystery has persisted for over 300 years now, since the Settler Wars, so... And no one has solved it.
A lot of people talk about the Settler Wars. Were they an important historical event?
She looks at you like you were dropped on your head. Oh, no, it's just when the Imperium came, that's all.
I thought the Imperium was here longer than that.
No.
Not very good with dates. Or names. Or faces. Or trivia. Our geographer is really good at trivia.
Well, how nice for him. Listen.
Yes.
Nothing... As you approach Thundertree, you'll notice things get to be... You'll feel it. It's unnatural. If you can remove the curse that affects that place, you'll be a hero to all of the Druids of F. But I'd focus more on just trying to get out alive. And if I were you, I just wouldn't go.
That's not very adventurous or inquisitive.
Do you see me with a backpack?
Well, you don't... There's all sorts of magical means to, you can put it in a hat.
Point being, I don't adventure. I look after my home. And all of the lovely plants therein. She caresses one of the plants on the windowsill. Oh, and if the humans get in trouble, yes, sometimes I help them too.
Did you have any dealings with the brick hammers?
We've had a discussion or two. We've agreed to stay out of each other's way. She looks like that's the end of it. Like she does not want to talk about them.
It would be best to just forget about them. They're not long for, existence.
The sooner they feed the forest, the better.
Should we get across a cave wall? Pretty much the same thing.
Well, can I make you a meal before you set off?
Certainly.
Going to act like a hero, you may as well have a hero's feast. Sort of.
She's a vegetarian.
Yes, she is. Yeah, it's all berries and.
So if you have speak with plants all the time, is it more violent to eat plants?
Yeah, that is. just these traumatized druids going, I don't know what to do.
Why?
A bunch of druids on the carnivore diet. I worship plants.
or just a really, really pushy berry tree going, eat it. Eat it. Because you're spreading the seeds, right?
Spread my seed. Eat it.
Would you like another berry?
How I procreate.
Do you know where you're going?
I think that way. He points in the general direction, which may or not be correct. It is, I believe we're going the long way, he said, and it's, yes, down through Drellin's Ferry, I think? Maybe not? I don't really know. Honestly, I don't know what I follow the directions that the geographer tells me.
All right. Do you have a map? I'll show you the safe route. But as far as I know, it's safe.
Do I get to keep the map, or does Barnabas have the map at this point?
Barnabas isn't like super. I think the maps, for the time being, are just kept in the carriage unless we need to open them up.
Okay, Sunny is going to send Mistra to go fetch the map, or just bring the whole carriage, right? Go bring the carriage. We'll see how that goes.
This is right after our fight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mistra comes back with the map.
They didn't let you bring the carriage then, did they? Are they mean to you? Maybe we'll take the map out to figure out what the safe path is.
All right. So she shows you a route that kind of, instead of going like straight south, it kind of takes you in like a semicircle, near, not two hammer fist holds, but near it, down to Thundertree. So like the outer, through these outer hexes.
All right, so skirt around that open plain.
Yes, there's, especially if you're traveling with a wagon, it's not worth the hassle.
So, is there anything that I could do for you, as you know, a random traveling
request for me?
druid? You know,
well, you
giving up appearances and such.
you got rid of the Hammerfist clan, or Brickhammer clan?
The Brickhammers?
Whoever was left up there, just kind of points towards the.
Whatever was left up there, including, we don't talk about that. Never mind.
Well,
whatever was left up there is no longer there.
Well, then I'd say we're even. Thank you.
Do you want to see an interesting trick?
She looks at you a little warily, but nods.
I am going to cast a climbing beanstalk in a garden area to make a living pillar of beanstalk that will just live there and be a terrain.
What's the spell called?
Plant egg.
What's the spell called?
Climbing beanstalk. Because it's friggin' weird. So you cause a thick, sturdy beanstalk to spread out of the ground that grows up to a height upward to a height of 10 feet plus 5 feet per 2 caster levels. So a 35-foot tall beanstalk is now living in her garden.
She looks at you, looks at the beanstalk, looks at you, looks back at the beanstalk. I was going to put the tomatoes there. Fuck.
It can be used to anchor mobile objects, and it's really hard to cut down.
If the ground is capable, if the ground is capable of supporting plant life, it continues to live as a normal plant, producing nutritious if unappetizing beans.
There we go.
She looks back at the beanstalk. You can leave now.
I can create more if you like.
No! Get out!
Thank you for the soup. Sonny's gonna leave. He's gonna take one of the beans, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's very good." Oh.
We're so dead. It's the game starting off on a very light note. We're so doomed.
All right, you guys head off. I'm assuming.
It's a great beacon of platinum.
Yeah. Does Widgets or Sunny need a Ray of Exhaustion, Protection from Energy, or Lightning Bolt scroll?
I think Sunny already knows Ray of Exhaustion. Or Widget does.
Okay.
Widget knows Ray of Exhaustion.
Prod from Energy, there's 2 of them, so I'm taking that one for Agony for his pneumonic vest and the Lightning Bolt, question mark.
Ray of Exhaustion's 3rd circle?
Yep.
I do have Ray of Exhaustion in my book already, so.
Okay.
And then, what was the Protection from Energy ones?
Protection from Energy and Lightning Bolt.
Okay. If you're just looking for a place to put them, I will put them on my sheet unless you're going to use them.
There's a second Protection from Energy.
Ah.
So he's taking that.
I've been muted.
Agony wants the Lightning Bolt because he can use a Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. So, well, then Agony take the Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ray of Exhaustion, Thogrim does not have.
Oh, okay. So we'll give Thogrim the Ray of Exhaustion. I'll just take the Lightning Bolt prot from Energy. But you have Lightning Bolt?
Thogrim, no.
All right. Learn.
I have Cannonball.
Learn Lightning Bolt, guys. Agony will take the prot from Energy.
Agony can still use it, right? He uses magic more than Thogrim. Thogrim blows things up. So.
Are you?
He's collecting scrolls because he's got...
Why are you... Stop copying from the scroll. Cast the scroll. Copy from the book. Like, pull out a spell book. Copy from the book.
I don't need to copy. I just need to have it on hand when I prepare.
Then you use the scroll, but he writes spells down. Stop being...
I don't think you want me bringing your spellbook into combat.
No. You.
No, he's referring to me.
Ah,
I wasn't aware you had this.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Fuck you lot, let me glide I'm a sorcerer.
I am a sorcerer, says Agony.
Barnabas.
I'm trying to be a better one.
I don't think my negotiations with the local druid went very well. She seemed somewhat upset with me when I left.
What did you say?
I implied that she did a shit job being the protector of the realm, and then planted a giant beanstalk in her.
He looks at you a little blankly, then like, women, mate, who knows how to deal with them? That's a mystery to me while she's upset.
I don't understand.
Did she confirm Thundertree, though?
Yes. Many rumors. We're looking for the druid still, and apparently we want to go along the eastern side of this clearing here because there's some problem if you go through the middle.
All right.
Bandits or something.
We'll take the druid's word for it.
Are we
She
ready to
did
go
make a decent
already?
Stew, though.
You can
Although if there's no meat in it, is it cold stew?
I think it's soup at that point.
Soup. Should be all right soup.
Who fucking cares? Get the fuck out of the wagon. We're going.
Yeah, all right, fine. Fucking cranky.
You can chit chat on the wagon or drink yourself or to stupors.
I can dip out. Just get on the wagon. We want to go.
Faster we go, the faster we're done.
Yeah, at some point, Thogrim goes up with Slake. I'm sorry for your loss, brother. If there's something you wish me to do, like he did. Slake see that the body of his brother has been removed from the machine?
No.
Okay, then Thogrim would have pulled the body out.
Slake didn't even clean up the bodies. Like they're Brennos. They're like.
No.
Slake didn't even like he's not even having a funeral for them.
I think we need to do something.
Yeah, I agree. For his sake, you need to bring back the dwarf in him.
Dwarves do carns?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's spend the day. I can remove the bodies from these. I can cleanse them from what they were. Get the metals out.
What do you mean spend the day?
We will pull the bodies all into the chamber that was the burial ground. I think we're just gonna pull them as whole, like we're like, what is there? Well, all the people, and pull them into that room, and then we will do a prayer over the room, and
there's a place to bury them out back. It's like fiddles around. He drops his adventure equipment into the wagon and fiddles around for a shovel, and then just starts walking to go do the thing.
Okay.
Cog's gonna walk with him, and he's gonna start shoveling with him.
Yeah. Give me a second. I don't think he'd be happy if I moved Earth to bury his family.
Probably not.
Move it the old-fashioned way, son. So the two spells that are available is the lightning bolt and the ray of exhaustion, right?
Yep.
Okay. So tonight.
Okay, Brenos will be on team dig a grave.
Yep.
Yeah, so is Cog. Thogrim will get the bodies prepped and try to either remove or hide the metal parts, so they try to look as dwarven as possible. And if he can't, he'll cover them. So
it's probably that second one.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. Like his brother looked like there was some pieces of him that could show. I just don't know how much. So that's what he's trying to do.
I think this pit's big enough. I don't remember all their names, so all the ones I don't remember going there.
Would you mind if? Would it be a good idea to let the town folk that we're having this quick funeral for them?
No, it would not be appropriate.
All right.
They can come and put flowers or whatever they want to do to make themselves feel better.
Didn't need to see the boys. Like
they're mostly
horrible abominations that were.
They're mostly covered, but I see your point. We'll let them know afterwards.
Okay, start the ones where it's like don't know them into the unknown pit, and with somewhat gently, but still with an eye for timing. So.
It's like when he's done burying them all, just sticks the shovel into the ground with a mighty heave. stands, looks at one grave, looks over at the other, kicks a little bit of dirt over his brother's grave, and then just wanders off.
We'll say a prayer to...
Yeah, Thogrim hits you. He's like, you're the priest. Say something.
We're going to say a prayer to Bernard Truesilver. Not worshipping her today, but for the sake of community, we've got to come together. There's got to be more than this. We're not going to cast any spells, because he wouldn't like that. And we're going to leave this place for now. We'll get a monument made for it later. We'll big ass statue.
I'll let some of the town folk know. Perhaps they can prepare something nice for when they come back.
No need. We'll do it. We'll do it when we come back in proper.
At least fucking flowers.
Or are you going to just invite grave robbers over to come pick through?
Fair enough. All right. Oh,
This-
the wizard.
This town is great and all, but let's be clear. They're either whipped dogs or scumfucks.
True.
That's what the town is currently made of.
It's true. You saw something I didn't. We need more authority here, and that will come in time. That man's not strong enough yet.
Force and competence.
Yes,
What this town needs.
this is the first step. He's still slick. There's still dwarf in him.
He's forceful as shite, but it's the confidence that's the problem. He's not competent in what he does.
He's not, but he hasn't lost his shit yet, which is good.
He will.
Hopefully not. It would not be good for any of us if that happens.
Amadeus gives a non-committal shrug, like, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows?
He's got a lot of magic. No, he doesn't have any magical shit on him.
Ooh. Amadeus also likes to see people get hurt. So.
Oh, wait, he's coming right for me. Oh, shit.
He's coming right for me. Oh, I'm on the ground. Oh, he's stepping on my head. Oh, why is he stepping on my head like that?
Oh, Marty, here's a quick question. The hardening spell that Thogrim uses on his companion's gear to make it harder, does that leave a magical does the item become magical because of this, or does it not it doesn't you don't pick up magic if you detect magic on it?
It's a permanent effect, so it's
So yeah, it's a spell. It can be dispelled.
it's a strong transmutation. So yeah, things are very glowy by my read of this.
Permanent. It's a 6th circle or 7th circle spell.
So it would be a moderate transmutation or a...
Okay.
Sorry, Mark. I don't mean to be answering questions.
Oh, no,
No, I
that's
figured
fine.
it was under his rule, so I just directed it that way. Sorry, man.
It's all right. But like, yes, there's everything. Like, if somebody's trying to search for magical stuff, all our shit's magical.
Glowing.
It all
Friggin'
glows.
toe ring.
brightly. Yep, exactly. The robbers are like really interested in that.
Yeah, it looks like your Thogrim, Brenos, Amadeus, and Agony all have their gear hardened. Eamon Woe is next. Cog, Sunny, Mister of Barnabas. So there's a list. Looks like you're going through. Cool.
Okay, do you guys leave after the funeral, or? All right.
Very impromptu, like 2 o'clock in the morning funeral. Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
That morning.
Yeah, we probably take a quick rest and then we get going.
Okay.
Thogrim, are you creating your rope trick in the wagon so that
Yeah.
you and Cog can do some crafting while we're on the road?
Thorgrim's already crafted, right? He can't. There's nothing else that he can craft. Because I've spent his 5 days. I've spent.
Yeah.
Unless I thought about this, if you allow him, if I can teleport back a night, pick up new stuff, come back and continue working on that.
I would prefer not, but
Got it. No worries.
Mark's in the DM chair, so
it's fine.
No.
It brings issues, so you'll wait.
Right. So you travel. Each square is about a day. Am correct?
but helping Cog remove his hands and put them back on might be a good idea.
Yeah, Thugrim can help with
that. Because I don't know how Cog makes craft checks when he's
with no hands.
What you do is you take your right hand off and your right leg off, and then
you've got the Doctor Strange problem. I can't fix my own hands, and I'm the only one who can do it.
So yeah, Thogrim will help him with that. He doesn't have craft clockwork, but he has a craft construct feat. Like he has a bunch of crafts. Like,
do you have the skill though?
No. Doesn't have craft construct.
Sounds like
you could probably aid.
Int plus your tools plus
your craft
portion. Yeah.
You definitely can participate in the event.
Yeah.
Oh, he auto aids. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Brenos, you're riding in the wagon or next to Sunny, or
Brenos usually is hanging off the back.
okay. And then Mistra's running around, and then we've got Amadeus on the roof, and then Cog and Thogrim up in a rope trick. You do catch Slake glancing at the rope a couple of times.
Thinking like, if I yank that.
Agony smirks when he sees Slake looking at it. Slake's not laughing though.
So since the front of the wagon isn't completely full, I think Brenos is going to go over and actually sit in a chair as opposed to dangle off the back like a Yahoo.
Yep.
So this is which day is it, Mark?
This is the first day.
Okay.
I plotted it out, Mark. It's about 210 miles from Delve to Thundertree, which would take us, I don't know, depending on the condition of the roads, like 6-7 days.
The roads for the first two hexes are good. After that, they kind of deteriorate.
Okay, we'll travel with Tailwind because as long as Slake doesn't...
Because you can, of course.
Because if Slake isn't getting mad at us, then...
Yeah, then it's 5 or 6 days at that point, then, I'm guessing.
Okay. The first couple days... You're actually invited to stay on the property of a few like single homesteaders. There seems to be an appreciation for adventurers. One guy even says, "It's nice to see someone bringing back the old guilds back."
Aye, old guilds.
Guilds, son, guilds.
Guilds.
What happens when you get hit in the head with a club, boy? He's telling his son. Can't hear so good. Sure thing, Paul. But yeah, they want you. They offer you meager meals. They're nothing fancy, but they're happy to have adventurers near their homesteads.
What do they do?
Farmers.
Okay, they get a complimentary friggin' plant growth.
Well, you're welcome back anytime. This far.
Because, hell yeah. And also apparently the local plant druid kind of just sits in their house and is annoying. So we'll do her job for her.
Maybe she cares more about plants than people.
And they're just going to eat them. They're slaves. Yep. So
you definitely got the impression she's a plant over people druid. you've met them before.
So, yeah, Sunny knows the type.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give them the enrichment, just raise their plant's productivity.
Why do they like adventurers? Agony asks Sunny directly. Why do they like adventurers?
Probably because adventurers solve problems or are exciting or something. Excuse me, sir. Why do you like adventurers?
What's not to like? You come around, you slay all the monsters. There's no... I mean, the local law is not going to do anything because we don't have any around here. So, yes, we're very glad you're around.
Any monsters that we should look out for? Is Agony to Sunny? Like he's talking to Sunny to do
is there any monsters we should be
I
looking
heard
out
him. I think there's a small goblin tribe not far from here, but they usually stay away. Nothing lately, but it's still good to have you, just in case. Keeps the if anyone's looking to open up shop, it's good to see you guys around here. Make them think twice.
Yes, thinking twice.
Do they have a lair around here somewhere?
Is there a lair around here somewhere?
He kind of rolls his eyes a little bit at this point. If they do, I'm not sure where it is. I've never gone looking for it.
What about Thundertree?
Do you know anything about Thundertree?
Why would you want to go to Thundertree? No one goes to Thundertree.
Because we're adventurous.
Agony grins a toothy grin.
The place is cursed. You don't want to go to Thundertree.
And we are going to lift the curse. Or destroy the curse. Or investigate the curse.
I used to be in Elven Town. Or at least run by elves. I thought Pyrium did something to it. They say there's nothing but death there now.
You say
This is at night, so my character's outside.
Look, you go there, you're gonna die like the last guy or the guy 2 weeks ago.
Interesting.
Agony's smiling at even bigger grin.
Who's the guy from 2 weeks ago?
Some nice enough guy. Just said he was looking for Thundertree and said there was someone there he had to meet. Weirdo in a mask.
A weirdo in a mask.
Said his name was Fabric.
Favrik.
It's been so long, I get to take player notes. And
You get to make your little notepad full of like fuzzy misinformation. Like,
just totally misspelled things.
Yeah, those are my player notes. You write it down like you think it's spelled, then you see it later on, you're like, oh, completely wrong. Okay.
Phonetic. Just
That's what he meant.
Shabadoo.
Anything else you could tell us about this weird man in a mask?
Just he knew magic.
What kind of magic?
Yes, what kind of magic?
He looks at you like, I don't know, magic.
Magic against plants, magic for healing, or wizard stuff.
Oh, well, he could heal. I know he could do that. He fixed my wife's leg.
Did he make music?
Some sort
before
of
he
cleric,
did?
perhaps.
And he did like funny dances in the morning.
Bard, maybe?
Druid, perhaps.
Shaman or something?
Oh, your fucking magic!
Funny, like city dance or like,
No, like a fighty dance.
To what deity did he call?
I wasn't really paying it. It's all like, I'm not sure. It's all mumble jumble words. So,
Did you catch anything, boy?
Did he have any
the kid
weapons?
kind of hides behind his dad.
Perhaps this would help. Did he have any weapons or armor?
Barnabas.
No.
Was he wearing furs?
Barnabas.
Barnabas stumbles out of the carriage.
Agony helps you out of the carriage.
What?
And is propping you up. Would you like to share memories with this farmer, please? About a strange man in a mask that went to the place where no one returns from only 2 weeks ago.
Fine, bring him over. Barnabas is leaning against the carriage. He is so drunk right now.
How much alcohol do you have in there?
His
you're
heart's got a space in it.
Yeah.
Sonny, Brennos,
Right.
can you make him sober?
Aye.
Oh, don't do that. That ruins his fun.
Agony looks at you. Listen here, geographer. There's treasure to be had.
Alright. Where's this farmer?
So, is he like ability damaged or is he poisoned right now?
It's technically, I think alcohol is a poison that does ability damage.
So, we are gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you with lesser restoration because I don't think you're allowed to not take it. I think you're allowed to make a save against like neutralize poison.
Okay, you hit him with that, and he's like, "Oh no, oh, Sonny, you wank." That was a good buzz on I had going on there. All right, farmer, come here. Sower of wheat, whatever the fuck you grow. Stand still. Now think, what am I sharing? What's he sharing with me?
The man in the mask who healed his wife's leg.
Favreau. Oh,
Favreau.
Bacchus.
There's Favreau, for fuck's sake. All right, let's see this dancing buffoon. All right. So you cast the spell. This is concentrating. Lets it go. And he will take 10 on a knowledge religion, which I think will be good enough. He's unless he stole all his gear, looks like he's a worshipper of Tiamat.
A lot of those around here.
What's a Tiamat?
Best you don't know.
I'll take your word for it, sir.
And Agony will like snort a little flame. I'm sure that because he's a fire breather, he's got like, I don't know, 6 breath levels.
Oh, you gentlemen clearly have things to discuss. Come on, boy, we have work to do.
Mark, just so you know, Brennos is worshipping Beranar True Silver for community and good domains.
Okay.
Be all wholesome and not murderous rampagey.
Yes.
Because later we're going to worship the demon god to basically, you want to worship Leduca, do you?
We are heading into the general direction of the castle in the swamp, right? The place where all that treasure is going?
In a roundabout way, yeah. Follow this road, yeah, we'll get there.
I like the sound of a place where people don't return from. It means they've dropped all of their things.
Gotta ask yourself what made them drop it.
It's a little dark, Agony.
Sonny said ashy undead. I'm sure we can handle a few ghouls.
Fair enough.
So there's a guy with a bunch of racial resistance to paralysis. Oh, look at me, I'm a dragon, I don't get
Yeah.
All right. You continue your journey for a few more days.
Question: what's the AC or the DC to craft all the things into cog? There's 3 things. It's his key, the amulet, and the bracers.
What's your bonus?
For cog to craft, cog's crafting bonus is plus 30.
It just gets done.
Oh, sorry, plus 20, plus 21, plus his what was it called? Plus his potion be 26.
Aid would be 28.
Yeah, I believe he has. There were clockwork tools, and I don't know who has them. Might have been Thogrim, that bastard.
I think Thogrim does have them.
Yeah, Thogrim would give the clockwork to Cog because he can't fucking.
Okay. All right. You travel for several more days with. You are waylaid once by bandits. They, I'm assuming, die horribly.
Like how many bandits?
7.
Did they have any spellcasters amongst them?
Not a one.
I think they died.
Yep. Yeah, I think Slake ran them over, like, and then kind of stapled the remaining bits up to trees as a warning.
Fair enough. Yep.
Were they people bandits?
They were people bandits, yes.
So says the marshal. Banditry is bad. As long as they didn't surrender, I think we're okay.
No, they
didn't realize what was in.
They had no idea
late.
what they were getting into. Slake got out of the carriage and just started running them down. Some of them started running away. They couldn't get far enough.
I'm pretty certain it's a hanging offense anyway, so yep.
All right. You get about 5 days into your, not even, 4 days into your journey. After about 4 days, the road to Thundertree, it starts to get rough, pretty overgrown.
Okay.
You can still manage the wagon. The road is still there, but it's obviously not used very often. And make perception checks.
Oh, I got it.
At least for those outside the carriage.
So not my guys.
Yeah, my guys are all in the carriage. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Be right back.
Amadeus sees it.
Come on, my characters. Sunny rules.
Yeah, Sunny. Yeah, with 20, you see it. Make a survival check to know what you're looking at.
Okay.
It's not. It's DC. You automatically make 15.
And Brandon's got a 33. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we make those.
You see.
Brandon's has a 24 survival.
You see in a wet spot of mud a very large. It's not a foot. It's like a bird's claw. Talon.
Like a Mistra size, or
No, this thing would eat Mistra. If it was a Mistra.
Hey. We'll get a closer look at it. Like huge or gargantuan?
It is
Well, this is the
huge. It would be a huge creature.
Oh, that's a big fucking bird. Do I get the feeling that it's like, if I take a closer look, can I determine if it's like lizardy or birdy?
Make a. Yeah, you can. Go ahead, try.
All right. I will take a moment to contemplate that which is goodly, and use my power to give myself a +5 bonus on my skill checks.
Nice.
To think hard on this. 42.
Okay, there are aspects of both.
Those dinosaur weebos who think they've got feathers are going to have a shit show with us. Right, so feathery lizard.
Cog, are you in the?
I don't know how much time I need. It's been 3 days, right? So I don't know how much time if I'm done, I would be outside. If I'm not,
make some checks.
Okay. Okay. Uh, 39. That's perception. Is that what you wanted?
No. You're crafting checks to see if you're inside. If you're inside the rope
crafting,
trick, you can't participate.
So
unless someone gets it.
40 for the first one.
Okay.
Plus, actually 40. Was it a roll? Oh, so 39 plus 6, 7. 45, 46.
And how are you doing this? Is it Cog kind of?
So there's 3 things. There's the bracers.
Okay.
There's the I don't know if I actually have to remove the arms because the bracers go on top of the arm. They don't. Anyway, there's the amulet, and then there's the key that that self winds. So I would start with the bracers first because they're the most useful thing.
We'll say the bracers are done with a 40. Yeah.
And then another 2 for amulet. Another one for amulet.
Okay.
The 20 plus, so 26 or 28. Not 20. Amulet's done.
What is the cost of that amulet?
Yeesh. It's a +2 natural armor.
So that'd be 8,000 or 9.
I think it's 8. So I'm not crafting. I'm just installing it.
Yeah, I realize that, but.
So the cost of a +2 is $8,000 in a non-standard slot. I think is time and a half, so it's a $12,000 amulet.
So it'd be a $12,000 amulet, half and half. So we'll say it takes. It'd take 3 days of work to get
put that one in.
To put that one in permanent.
And then what about the key? The wondrous automatic winding rod.
It actually
requires 1 hour of work and DC 25 craft check. Okay.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he'll do that one last.
Okay.
So there's another day left on the amulet, and an hour left for the winding tool.
Okay.
Well, but neither him or Thogrim sleep. Thogrim sleeps for 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So you can be done all of it, basically by day 4, which is where we're at.
Okay. I automatically make the one. I just roll a d20 for the.
For the key.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he makes it.
All right. So you were out of the.
I was out. Yeah.
Okay. So, you see Sonny and Brennos looking at this something.
Yeah, he'd be.
It was interesting enough. Sonny stopped the cart and got out to look.
Yeah, Cog would be on top somewhere. All right, Cog will jump out.
Okay.
What do you say there? What do you see there? Oh my. That's big.
That's fine, though. You're standing in a very large footprint of a big bloody lizard.
Make an intelligence check, Ahmed.
Okay. Ooh.
Childhood.
11.
Okay, you got part of a poem stuck in your head all of a sudden. Beware the something, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that scratch, catch, something like that. Beware
He starts rhyming it. Beware the something, the claws the jaws.
It's just not coming to you right now.
This is. I have a feeling that these are natural. They're the normal creatures here. Why the hell would we live here? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
What is it? Is it a dragon? It's a second as he gets out of the wagon.
No. These are not. No, they're almost like the natural wildlife here. I just don't remember.
Yeah, well, if
Barnabas. But
if it's
yes,
if it's that big, we'll just fucking hunt it like the rest of everything else we're gonna come across.
No, useful to remember what the hell it was. I remember rhyme that there was a warning really, for children to stay away. But we're not children anymore. You'll pick up the claw, okay, if you can. I think
it's a footprint. It's not a claw.
It's a footprint. Oh,
yeah.
Hey Barnabas, would you mind having a look at this?
Slate gets back into the wagon.
Barnabas sighs, gets out of the wagon. He's making a big show of, oh, I've got a limp and a cane. Like, why are you making me walk 50 feet to go look at this? What?
Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah.
Is there one, or is there a pack? I don't remember.
It's just one.
So, Mark.
Yeah?
I'm going to use a standard action to cast Forest Sense. Because I'm a druid, and I don't put up for this shenaniganry where, oh, there's a track and I don't know where it is.
Tell me what Forest Sense does.
So, Forest Sense, it's a standard action divination scrying spell that'll target one creature that you must be able to target by tangible quality such as build, clothing, texture, size, or tracks. You need not to have line of effect, and it needs to be within 10 feet of a living plant or fungus. And then you basically get a bonus on tracking it for the next day, and you get to spy on it for 11 minutes, assuming it fails its will save.
Okay. Yeah, it works. Do you spy on it, or are you just gonna track it?
Well, no, I can see it just like a scrying spell. Additionally, I can get a scent if I have scent, or tremor sense if I have tremor sense, so I can use those.
It says that your scent ability and tremor sense extend through this scrying sensor. Neat.
Right. So I'm probably gonna shift into a dog form just to smell it.
Okay. Okay.
Your senses of hearing, smell, and touch. So I can hear it, I can smell it, I can touch it. I don't get to see it because the plants don't have eyeballs.
Okay.
So what does it smell like?
It smells like.
I will turn into a dog for the scent.
It smells like a combination of wild pheasant and like iguana.
Okay, what does it sound like?
Show me a tree with ears. I'll just fuck with you.
Plants listen to music. Says that thing where they play the music to the plants and they grow.
Now Mark's got to make weird animal noises. Okay.
Or you can describe weird animal noises.
It's very deep. It's a very deep, not quite growl. It's like.
Now, what does it?
You hear bones crunching. Maybe it just caught something.
What does it feel like?
It feels. It feels leathery, and at times, it's. They're feathers, but they're fine feathers.
Now, with this information, could I try to determine if this is an animal or a magical beast?
Yes, you can.
I'm playing Blind Man Sunny.
Okay. Make a knowledge arcana check.
Knowledge arcana check. All right. What's an ox? 38.
Holy shit. Okay. Based on the size, the description of it being like lizard and bird, the sound, the chop chop, tipped you off. This is a Jub-Jub bird.
It's a. Do I know what? So Adam doesn't know what a Jub-Jub bird is.
A Jub-Jub bird.
It's probably pretty terrible, but.
Is a terrible, terrible beast. They've been known to drive off dragons. Small dragons, not big ones, though.
Oh, they eat dragons.
But they are not from this world.
Oh, it's Australia and it's a frog. Okay.
Exactly. It does not belong here.
Does that bring back?
If he says something out loud, he might just. Sometimes Sonny just goes.
Yeah, he's a dog sniffing at a track right now.
Sunny will go back into Sunny form. It's a Jub-Jub bird, and it's relatively nearby.
Make another int check.
Plus something?
With a +5.
Cool.
Jub-Jub birds eat dragons.
19.
A bird that eats...
That's the poem. You remember it now.
Yes, they eat dragons.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub bird and shun the frumious Bandersnatch.
I say that poem.
It's a saying your parents made you repeat this. It was a warning to stay away from a certain area near the village where there was a terrible beast sealed away.
I think he's malfunctioning. I didn't understand a word he said.
It's a poem. We need to leave the area. We don't need to fight this thing. It's quite a terrible beast. We can leave the area quickly.
Sonny, this thing will devastate the ecosystem here. It'll eat everything.
What do you say?
And in fact, based on what you've been seeing, it probably has been. There's not a lot of stuff animal-wise going on lately.
Oi, Hatman. What do you say about a Bandersnatch?
A what?
It's a poem. It's a poem.
Say it again. We just like, the sun's out. I'm gonna find shade.
It's beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub bird and shun the frumious Bandersnatch.
There you go.
So, if I remember correctly, Widget was slated to fight these things, these same beasts in a plane. So, what the fuck are they doing here?
I'm not sure, but this beast was sealed.
Where are your people from? Your people ain't from here.
I don't know.
Where are your people from? I don't know either. I don't even know if I have people.
What's a Bandercatch and a Jub-Jub?
Jub-Jub birds eat dragons, and it's a Jub-Jub bird.
And the Jabba thing? Is that the noise they make?
Cog's drinking a mutagen.
I never see one. Look. Yeah, that could be a Jub-Jub bird, if that's the case.
There's a big chicken out here. No offense, mister. We need to kill.
We don't need to kill it.
Thugrim hears all this shit. He's taking his cannon out.
Mark,
Slake laughs and then drinks his
yelling in the sensor.
That is an excellent question. Ooh.
How far fucking away is it? Because it's like I've got it's a like it has,
1,000
it's
to
11 miles.
1,000.
Yeah,
So, sorry,
11
guys.
miles.
There's only one way to solve this.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 1d4. If I roll a 1, you can hear it in the sensor. No, can't hear it in the sensor.
We got a dragon right here. That's not funny.
Sunny is going to like. Can you make the loudest noise you possibly can? And he's going to just move a little bit away.
Barnabas gets a 50-something right away. Okay. Yeah, listen, lads, we might want to. These things, by reputation, tend to bite things heads off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got very, very sharp beaks.
Yeah, I know of an elvish village that used it as one of these things as their champion. Keep a track of the exponential pocket, throw people in there as meat, you know, the normal sort of torture. Looks over at Cog.
We stayed away from this thing. It was it was sealed. I'm not sure why it's out or how it's out.
Well, I'm sure those elves didn't let their kids near it either, to be honest.
This was hundreds of years ago, though. Much obviously has changed. I don't.
Yeah, the elves tended
for an
to feed other people's kids to it. You know.
You want a loud noise? I'll give you a loud noise.
Yes, a loud noise. It's Sunny like puts his hands over his ears.
First, Agony's gonna cast a shield spell.
yeah. Cog drank his mutagen, and he's like, "All right, what's next?" Shield.
All right, and then he expects that we'll be able to, see the thing before it's on top of us. So,
you know, it had the ability to teleport to any sound it hears.
Agony's gonna cast a ghost sound.
There we go.
Which creates an illusory sound. 4 normal humans per caster level, up to a maximum of 40. So there's 40 humans. It only takes 32 humans to create the roar of a dragon. So Agony is going to create the roar of a dragon that sounds like it's in pain.
Okay.
Like,
okay. You guys clearly want to do this? All right.
Do you need a bluff or?
All right, Sunny. You see the thing. You hear the chewing. You can almost feel the chewing. And then it stops. You can hear the wounded dragon. You can feel its head turn. It sort of twitches.
It's on the way.
And then it's off.
It's very fast. I think I could do I am currently in the Evil Dead camera following the you can't really see it, but it's going.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I imagine.
I think our buffs start going off at this point.
Yeah.
Do you want us to stay on this map, Mark, or do you want us to go on to one of your other maps? Do you want me to switch
you know
over?
what? If we were going to do this fight, I was planning on another one. We can do this on conversation. It's just you're almost on an open plane anyway, so I have no qualms with just doing it there.
He makes it sound like the fight was optional. No, it was going to eat us in our sleep.
The cannon can sit on top of the wagon, right?
That's what watches are for. Yes, I think we've established that.
How many rounds of prep do we have, Mark?
You have minutes of prep because this thing is miles away.
With Sunny Scry, can we time how close it's getting?
You got 11 minutes you can scry on it?
Mm-hmm. And Agony's, it's a cantrip, so I could keep on doing the wounded dragon thing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sending you a token, by the way, through map tools.
With Barnabas's brain, can we figure out the speed of sound? Basically is the question.
Thorgrim's sitting next to his cannon on top of the wagon. Cog's gulping up some potions.
Like, we're 10th level casters, so we really only need to, like, time this within, like, 5 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
So you're saying all the buffs, Mark? All the minute per levels that we want is really...
Yeah, you've basically made yourselves the bait for this thing, so... And called it like, come eat me! Come eat me!
Come eat me, Alpha Predator!
Right. Alright, so we're going to position ourselves in this field a little bit, and I'm gonna...
And this thing can grab people, right?
So, I would have interpreted
Yeah,
the statement as it has a vorpal bite, would be my guess. Based off how it was described, it bites you and your head pops off.
No, but there's a in my poem it says the claws that grab.
And then Barnabas' statement is it bites you and your head falls off. It bites off your head. Don't get bit. I'm planning on not getting bit. I don't know about you.
Yeah, kind of.
Do we think it flies, or do we think it's more like a Tyrannosaurus Rex-like thing?
It's running right now, Sonny, but you did, when it came across a little bit of an obstruction, it was capable of taking flight and flying very poorly to get over what it needed to get over, then resumed running.
All right, so Earth Elemental under the ground it is.
Okay.
Okay, I like my Force Sense spell. I'm not going to spend an hour going, I want to look at the guy.
I thought this was going to be a hard fight for you guys. Not when you set it up this way. I got a feeling it's going to be very short.
Alright, Agony's got a bunch of buffs up. Mage Armor, Shield, Mirror Image, Sinviz, Fly, Long Arm, Blur.
Alright.
I think those are all his minute per levels. We might as well put up a Defending Bone.
Cat's Grace, Owls, Good Hope, Barskin, Mutagen, Long Arm, Shield, Blind Strike, Free Movement.
Is...
Agony will...
Eamon will take his mutagen.
We'll do a charge of the Wand of False Life.
Yeah, Widget's false lifing, just in case, you know. Hello. That isn't gonna help with the whole head fall off.
Hey, Sonny! What kind of metal should I use to bash this bird's head in? No offense, mister.
We should also watch out for the shriek. Like, the sooner we can kill it, the better.
You're...
Does it have it? Do you need to use magical thing like that to hurt it?
No, but it's adaptive to, if you throw fire at it, it will adapt to the fire and will be resistant to it the next time.
Alright, so hit it with fire early on.
Yeah, and then switch it out.
What if they all hit at the same time with fire?
It'd have to be pretty quick, but it'll work.
Alright, Agony will have a readied action with his Empower Rod out.
Okay.
So you're saying it keeps switching between the different... Its resistance is what you're saying.
Are we
I can hit it with
standing in this
acid the same
cluster?
route.
I have a feeling we should position ourselves a bit better.
So yeah, Widget is going to cast a Mirage Arcana once his buffs are up. Basically providing us a massive, like, we can draw the terrain we want.
Just put us on top of a hill.
I'm just moving everyone down.
I could make the terrain
That's
look
what
like something
Cogger-
other than it is, including the appearance of structures.
Okay, if we have minutes, can we unhook the horses so that we're not like...
Yep. So they don't run away or
just,
die.
Yeah, just stick them over in some trees somewhere.
So we're just gonna make it.
The horses get eaten. You're pulling the wagon, Amadeus.
Why would I be pulling the wagon? You don't get tired. You're stronger than me. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
So what was that about metal?
Meadow? What?
What kind of metal should I kill the magic bird with?
Yeah, whatever fucking kind you want.
All right then.
No, I was saying it's got a shriek that is it rattles your insides, messes you up.
Do you have that good hope, Barnabas?
Yeah, well, that's going up. Yeah, good hope goes up for everybody.
Thanks.
Can you resist energy sonic?
Yes.
I believe it's one of the elements.
It's one of the elements. I don't see why not.
It's one of the elements there.
I think it's even called out in the spell. Give me a second.
Yep. Okay. Agony's asking Barnabas, like, sonic energy?
Yeah, it's not like that. It doesn't hurt you. It interferes with things.
Yeah, Agony doesn't believe Barnabas. He's going to cast resist energy sonic.
Okay. Suit yourself.
All right. I'm going to start drawing because I can. So I will.
Oh, why do I have so many things on?
All right, and I am.
Does anyone need mage armor?
I'm just still assuming you're giving Amadeus mage armor.
Yep. I will take it off.
Okay, mage armor. Good. Oh.
Alright, so this was a field, but it's a bird, so it might not be very smart. We are with the illusory terrain, or the Mirage Arcana. We're going to basically put a cave here. That's like a hobbit burrow.
Okay.
So just like a mouth of a thing. I picked the exact same shade of green you did. That doesn't work.
Thorgrim's going to be flying 30 feet above the cannon. So the wagon is, what, 15? Sorry, Thorgrim's going to be higher because he can start firing like 1,000 feet out.
One of the last spells Agony casts is invisibility because he doesn't want to be the injured dragon in the group.
Would you like me to wait till it gets closer?
Could you give us a little bit more unfogged space, Mark?
Yeah. So I can do that. Is that enough? All right.
A little bit more. I didn't draw in the middle, so I'm a dum-dum, so I need something left.
So I'll just whole lot of space there. Show you.
So I'm just gonna draw some illusory
cover,
waist-high cover. And then we can position ourselves around where we want to be. And this will stay here for 11 hours. So,
okay.
Are we moving the wagon kind of in front of this cavey thing, or like are we doing this?
I think what we'll do is, and the horses are going to get their own little like
copse of trees covering them or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, here that's just.
Oh, sure.
I drew it.
Yeah,
I drew.
So the wagon's 15, the cannons are 10. That's 25. So Thorgrim can be 55 feet up looking for the bird. We can start firing at it 1,000 yards out.
Okay, you don't have 1,000 yards to shoot it? This will be good enough. All right. Marty,
Sure.
I sent you a token through VC.
Oh, you said map tool last time. I was waiting.
Sorry. My apologies.
I don't see anything through VC.
Hang on. I was just...
Aye.
You didn't see it? I see it.
Which is
I see hi, Jub-Jub me.
Yeah, that was me typing to you.
Why is that
It's
not...
like-
All right, we'll try this
I'll
again.
burb. I'll burb right back.
Why? Stupid bird.
Just try dropping it map tools. Maybe it'll work.
All right, well, I'll try the...
You could also try dropping it in OneNote.
Yeah, it's not... It's for whatever reason. Oh, yeah, it's in OneNote, actually. It's just not a token. Under mark stuff, look up Jubby. I don't know why this isn't working today. This is usually how I send you tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Chubby. Great. I can create a token of that. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
That is one dinosaur looking motherfucker.
Big ol' thing, baby.
Yep.
All right. So we splitting across the multiple places for his ambush or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think Mistra gets to guard the horses. Keep the horses in the tree column. And Sunny is gonna. We're gonna go with bat form just because bat form is classic.
Mark, I'm gonna stick it in the darkness somewhere, Mark.
Okay.
To the south.
Okay. There it is.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Is Eamon out of the wagon?
Oh yeah, he's out of the wagon. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Eamon's gonna be there to help.
I think Slake's just standing out in the fucking field.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
He can't be critted, so I don't think Vorpal
He
effects
could
work on him.
Right.
Right.
Brendos is gonna be sort of hiding in another in the
All
bush.
right,
on the side.
he'll be a little closer to Brass then.
Widget's gonna be Widget. It's Widget's own illusion, so he's gonna.
Yep.
Just...
Agony's saying, if you want haste, stay close to the wagon.
And everybody comes running back.
Brendos will hang out there with Slake.
Yep.
Although speaking of buffs, Brendos will hang out there with Slake and cast the shit out of some spells on himself.
Slake drank his mutagen, has his tower shield out, and has one of his adamantine javelins in hand.
Okay. So are you waiting for the bird to appear to cast haste, or?
Yeah, I think for combat to begin, or we see the bird to cast haste.
All right. All right. You see this huge bird. It's about 15 feet tall. It is. You can see rippling muscles all over it. It comes bursting from the tops from trees and stops and sniffs the air, then looks in the direction of this group.
So the illusory terrain also it makes smells. So
Okay.
it smells like dragon blood. Like
That's probably what it smells.
like a
Then.
trail going into the thicket. I made a little murder hole. Oh no, there's
Okay.
hole.
There it is.
This thing starts coming in.
All right, Agony's gonna cast haste. I don't know if we're rolling initiative or
Initiative.
okay.
Oh, Brendos, what are you doing? Just standing there like a jackass.
All right, you want me to do the random method?
Yeah, hang on. I'll put Jub-Jub.
Somebody rolled bad. What's the bonus on the Jub-Jub?
It's +2. I put it in there. Sure, should be. There we go. Oh, poor Jub-Jub bird. Poor Jub-Jub bird.
Use villain point to give it a mate? I don't know if these things mate.
Is someone calling a...
I don't see this point spent, but I think there's a question for Mark about whether or not.
I've got a use for that villain point right now.
It's already doing something else? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All
If
right,
you want to spend another one, no, maybe there's a second Jub-Jubber. All right, Widget, you are first.
Okay. I think he's like holding position. You can add structures, can't add creatures, although you can hide yourself in the terrain. From the direction it's coming, we're just gonna grow some more trees around Branos because we're just gonna add a couple of. Oh, we could probably. Oh, it came from the other angle. We're just gonna
just hide him a bit more.
Give him one of those.
Okay.
We're just gonna give him a. You can't see him.
Barnabas will start a bard song. Invisibly behind Eamon. So, all right, lads, just a big chicken. Can I have some chicken for supper? That's all. We got this. And it's a move. What spell? He'll cast Fly on himself. I don't know why he didn't have that earlier.
You should go charge it, Eamon. Just a second.
Why don't you go charge it? Next up, that was Barnabas. Eamon, sticking with Barnabas. Cog.
You're muted. You're muted.
Did we get the haste yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. He's delaying till we get the haste.
Okay. Brenos.
Megani's last.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Crap.
Unfortunately. Brenos.
Brenos is going to judge this situation
Okay.
and is going to think about killing magical beasts.
Okay.
And is going to remain extremely quiet.
Okay.
Can Cog actually act now? He sees Brennis and he sees a thing like ready to go. Can Cog act?
Yes.
Okay. Cog's going to charge and stand in front of Brennis defensively. So that's move. That's a move. And no, there's no haste. That's 2 moves. He's action to.
Sorry, show me where you moved from.
Here.
Okay, so you cross that way. All right.
Yeah. And then he gets to here. He's gonna. He'll move a little bit forward. So that's 2 moves.
Mm-hmm.
And ready and go defensive.
Okay. Enter your stance.
Yep.
Stance.
Sorry, stance. When I say defensive, it's
you're going into your stance.
Yeah.
Okay. That was.
I'm also lunging. I always lunge.
All right, Mistra, just looking after horses.
Mistra's looking after horses, and the horses are going.
Now, Brenos, can you? Sorry, I should have. Make a stealth check. Just...
I'd rather not. But I'm very stealthy.
I judge you. What are you doing? It's like
21. That's not great, by the way. That could have been better. Could have been worse, but not much.
All right, quit slouching.
All right. I'm just looking to see if he can. Yeah, he can fail.
There's distance. I'm really far away.
Yes.
And there's these trees.
It's his turn, and he's moving forward.
And
It looks at you, Cog, as it's moving, kind of sniffs, and just keeps going till it gets.
I have 5, 10, 15-foot reach.
Okay, so if you take a shot at it, it might change its course.
Punch him in his jubbly bits.
I do take a. It does. If he's ignoring me, do I get my?
He knows you're there. You're not.
You don't sneak attack him.
He knows you're there. You just don't look tasty, nor do you smell tasty.
That's true. Okay. I'll take my AOO. Fuck it. I'm gonna stunning fist. Because
why not?
Exactly. So 2, 3, 8.
Bunch of scared cats.
20.
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go.
Eaten by a Jub-Jub bird.
Get it!
24.
Nope. You hit it, and it looks at you.
Sorry.
Got its attention. Good job.
So moved. And it's going to try and bite you to try to get you to go away.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
Oh, it's too big to overrun.
Oh,
Not one.
yes.
Look at that.
Someone's gonna bite his own head off.
Roll to confirm critic itself.
Would 48 have hit?
Let's see. All my stuff. I don't have this. I don't have that. I have this. I have this. I have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. No, I'm only at 44.
Okay, so it would have hit, so it's not a critical miss.
Ooh, it's a big chicken.
So it moved, and it's going to try and bite again, because it can.
Ooh, we eat the metal man. You know how to put his head back on.
I have to get back into this system, because I went back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I had to relearn, standard move. And it misses you the second time.
I'm going to stop the
I said
Very-
keep it busy.
Irritated by you right now, Cog.
18.
Amadeus.
Oh, yeah. Actually, hold on. 35? Yeah, I think it would have missed. Sorry. 35, 38, 39. 7 for 8 for 9, 50. Yeah, it would have missed. Sorry. It would have missed. I'm not 44. I'm at 54. It would have missed my...
That's all right.
It's
Next
fine.
action
It's fine.
is-
Next...
no.
It's fine.
Okay.
Just like
That was the Jub-Jub bird.
Pointing at the thing with his javelin, trying to get everyone to come over.
Come on.
Amadeus is next. Amadeus is...
In my brain, I was hoping it'd come from this way. It's like, oh god, it came up this way. I should have put an extra ring of
Amadeus
trees
is running around here. He's gonna run in. He's gonna try and tumble.
Tumblaya. Oh, get that flank, baby.
Look up Amadeus's tumble. It's not great. I don't like his odds, to be honest with you. It's got a 15-foot reach. Shit. Oh, 20-foot reach with bite. Okay. Didn't realize that.
It's long.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. What is your bonus to not get hit in the face?
Yeah, let me look it up.
No, I'm looking it up. I just couldn't see if I shouldn't even bother rolling. Amadeus tries to duck out of the way. Takes an AOO, AC 49. That was an 18, so that's good.
That big old angry bird man.
Oh wait. As it bites into Amadeus, you see it almost flush its own mouth with this bubbling acid. That's 40 damage to Amadeus.
Holy crap, son!
You didn't say nothing about acid.
40 damage.
All right. Gross. DPS race.
Okay. Oh, and Amadeus still gets to attack, though. 20 plus. He is not going to power attack this thing because he just wants to grab it. But he needs to punch it to do so. So plus 5 with Bard Song and Good Hope. So plus 34. Don't roll a 1. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
It's the D1
yeah.
20 system.
I rolled a 1. Okay, he doesn't hit.
Was that a punch?
With the punch, he missed. It's not a critical miss, though. And that was 2 moves to get there. So that was... Oh, and haste attack.
Haste hasn't gone off yet.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, maybe this Jub-Jub bird will put up a bit of a fight for a round or two. Next was Amadeus failing. We got... Who's next? Slake.
Okay, Slake is going to rage. He's going to charge and throw his javelin.
Okay.
He's only going to charge 10 feet.
How far away are you? Okay, he can reach you from there.
20 feet away?
20 feet, yep. That neck seems to stretch.
Okay, so it gets an AOO.
It's going to take it.
Does it have combat reflexes?
It does.
Oh no!
AC 47.
AC 42?
So that sounds like a hit?
Yep.
All right. You take acid damage?
Slake now has energy resistance all 10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll do the acid separate then. And DR 11 or what is your DR
12.
now? It's 12? All right.
Yeah, unless it has that at my time.
It does not. It does 16 damage.
That's significant.
And no acid damage.
Alright, I will take the throw. Bard Song's a +3.
Bard Song's a +3. Good Hope. Oh, you don't have Good Hope. Yeah.
No.
Bard Song's +3.
And then +2 for charge. Adamantine Javelin to the bird. AC 50.
That's a hit.
Fun. Alright. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage. 1d6 is...
You don't have improved critical javelin, obviously.
No. 16 plus Bard Song. Oh, I do have Powerful Charge, which is an extra d8 damage to the first attack in a charge, so he gets to add a d8.
How very Spartan of you.
29 damage with the javelin.
Oh,
That's a pretty good javelin.
That's pretty fine.
it
Yeah.
didn't like that.
Yep.
Next up, Thogrim.
There you are, pretty. Yeah. 100 feet. Okay, so...
I think it probably has cover through, unless you...
Yeah, it's got cover from this thing.
Yeah.
42 touch.
42 touch, however, is hard to argue with.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Get
Go ahead.
to the beach.
18.
You lured the big dumb bird.
54 damage.
54 damage. Ouch.
So let's see. Action. Did the haste go off?
No.
Or is he still last? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. And then he reloads and aims.
Okay.